it's time for a review. So, this review has been a long time coming. I ordered this guitar back in August, and here we are, middle of December, and I'm finally able to get the thing and get this video up and done. So, before we get into the details and the ordeal that this guitar has been for me, let's quickly go through the specs. So, it is a Strandberg copy, essentially. It's an ergonomic body design, headless, 6-string with a neck-through construction and the Endura neck profile, which is actually really quite cool. This is the first time I've used one of these straight-edged Endura necks, and I like it. It's fun. We have ash body wings with maple and what looks to be ebony stripes, but I'm not 100% sure. They look a bit too black to be all just ebony. Not 100% sure, but beautiful, beautiful flame maple throughout the neck. I mean, hopefully the camera picks that up, because this is a stunningly good, beautiful, beautiful guitar. And with the orange dye on it as well. Really, really eye-catching. I've never really been a fan of the black and white pickups like this, but actually I think it works really well with this guitar, and I'm going to keep it. Big fan. We have a rosewood fingerboard. It originally came with your standard nickel silver frets, however it now has stainless steel frets on it. We'll get into the details of why in a moment. Pretty cheap bridge, kind of cheap pickups. The fret job that it came with was the worst fret job I've ever seen on a guitar ever. 50 quid Argos throwaway guitars play better than this thing did. I shit you not, I have never seen a worse fret job on a guitar. This guitar cost me £471. That is a lot for a Chinese imported copy guitar, and that is a lot for how garbage this fret job was when I got it. That alone is enough for me to tell you, do not buy one of these guitars. Do not buy a mountain guitar. This guitar has caused me nothing but headaches for the last 4 to 5 months, and I'm at the point now where I'm just kind of like, ugh, I'm done with it. Reason being, when I got it, it was, like I say, I can't stress this enough, the frets were so bad. And I gave it to my tech because it was just beyond what I could take care of myself where I am here. I don't have a workshop, I don't have enough tools to do a full refret. So I gave it to my friend, he took care of it for me, and he realised that it wasn't just the frets, the radius on the fretboard hasn't been done properly. And basically what happened, when being built, the guy doing the fretwork does a really lazy job of it, and he's just gone like that, sanding down the radius for the fretboard, and he hasn't done to the ends here and here. So these bits were really flat and high up, and only the middle bit has been sanded down. So the middle section of the board was lower than the top and the end. That's why between the 6th and 7th fret to like the 17th fret was just a complete wasteland of dead spots, because this bit was lower than the other parts, and the action was actually pretty low, but even when I raised it up, it didn't change anything. So that was kind of like the main reason as to why that happened. So in short, we ended up doing, as well as a complete refret, had to remake the nut and re-radius the fretboard. And he's done that now, and we also, you know, if you're going to do a job like that, you might as well go all out, and it's now got stainless steel frets, which are beautiful, super smooth, super nice, and it's got a bit more life in it than it feels like. Maybe that's just kind of in my head, but worth doing, in my opinion. It was expensive. It cost me £200 to do that, and it took 5 weeks as well, because the UK went into another COVID lockdown like a week after I gave it to him. So for nearly 5 months after I ordered it, I finally get the guitar back, and it's finally playable. 30 minutes after plugging it in, the bridge pickup dies. So it's dead again, and as of right now, the bridge pickup isn't working. And to be honest, it's really kind of killed my enthusiasm for this guitar, because I'm a 7-string tremolo player, and this is a 6-string with a fixed bridge. And you might ask yourself, well, why did you buy it if you're a 7-string trem player? Well, I'd like having a bit of versatility in my collection. And it looks fantastic, and it's a neck through, and I thought, yeah, I'll take a punt on it, why not? And for how much money it cost me up front versus how much I've had to put into the fretboard and whatnot, and the refretting, and the pickups being dead straight away, and the bridge actually, it's these same old bridge pieces that all these guitars have. It holds its tune fine, but tuning it is a bit of a pain in the ass. But it's a fixed bridge, you set and forget. So it's not the end of the world. But this guitar has been such a hassle for me that it's really just killed my enthusiasm for it. So I'm at the point where I'm probably not going to even get a bridge, and I'm probably going to sell it. And just put the money into a 7-string, or maybe a 6-string with a Floyd Rose, or something like that. Yeah, I haven't decided. I haven't even decided if I'm going to sell it. I might end up just kind of keeping it for a couple of days. In fact, I'm going to keep it for a few more days, make sure I am decided on that before I actually go ahead and just do anything. I'm a pretty emotional person when it comes to these sort of things, very spontaneous, so I like, screw it, I'm just going to go do it. And I want to make sure before I go and do something like that, but because it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's one of the best looking sets of woods I've seen on the guitar in a long time. And it's just, I'm so torn between it. Because it was last night when I got it back and I was playing it, and the pickup died about 30 minutes after I got it back, and I just went, ugh, put it down and picked up my NK, and I didn't even think about picking this thing back up again. I didn't want to open it up, get the soldering iron out, because that's probably all it is. It's probably just, I think it's to do with this switch, and I think there's just like some bad soldering, but that goes to show the quality of this mountain guitar and this mountain brand. You are getting a shit guitar, and it is not worth the price that they charge you. I can tell you that straight away. If you are thinking of getting one of these guitars, don't. There are plenty others that are worth the money. These are not. It looks great, but that's all it does. That's all it does that is good. It looks good. It sounds kind of shit. The pickups are not good. They've already broken. The fretboard, like I say, the worst I have ever seen. And the only good thing about it was the woods. The woods are actually pretty good. You know, there's really not much bad about it. Some little areas here and there are a little bit rough, sure. The odd little bump in the finish or something like that, but it's actually pretty well made from a woods point of view. Now that I've put the money into it and I've got this wonderful stainless steel fret job, it's playing really well. I'm kind of lucky that I happen to have some bare knuckle pickups literally sat over there ready to go into this thing, because I can't even play it right now. You know, I needed them. That's 200 quid set of pickups there. So £470 for the guitar itself. Another £30 import tax, so close enough to 500. It's 504 to be exact, but let's just say 500 for easy maths. £500 for the guitar. £200 for the fret job, so 700. And another 200 for the pickups. So this guitar has cost me £900. Is this guitar worth £900? I honestly can't tell you, because I have only bad memories of this guitar. A lot of waiting, it being dead on arrival, and then getting it back and being dead on arrival again. I've not played this guitar in its final form. And not only that, the bridge could do with being upgraded. If I upgraded the bridge, there would be nothing left to upgrade. And it would cost me about another £200 or so. I would get a set of tan bridges on this, because I got some on one of my other guitars, and they're fantastic. They're really, really great. And if I go through with selling it, that's what I would say to the buyer. Get a new set of bridge pieces, and you've got a wicked guitar here. Because it is. It plays great now. I'm just kind of, I've just got so many bad feelings and bad vibes from it during this whole process. And that's from someone who likes getting, overseas guitars to intentionally do them up and kind of fix them up. But this one has just been disappointment after disappointment. I don't mind sorting out the odd dead fret here and there. I don't want to have to redo the entire goddamn neck. I don't want I wanted to do a before and after as part of this video. And I can't, the pickup's dead. And I've just got no motivation to open it up and figure it out and fix it again. So I think, assuming I go ahead with it, I think I'm going to sell it. And whoever ends up with it is actually going to end up with a wicked guitar. And they're going to get one hell of a bargain, because I know I'm not going to recover my money for it. But, you know, at the end of the day, is what it is. If I cared about getting my value for money, I wouldn't sell the thing. But something I've learned this year coming back to guitar is that I'm definitely a tremolo 7-string player, and the fixed bridge 6-string, it's just not a priority for me. You know, I just don't really care. It's just not for me. That's a good way of summing this up, actually. This guitar, now that I've put all the work into it, is really, really good. But it's still not for me. So that's where we are. Final thoughts. If you are thinking of getting a Mountain guitar, specifically one of the Strandberg copies from Mountain, don't. Avoid them like the plague. If they sent out a guitar, the price that it cost me, in the state that it was in, with hardware that has already failed me, and has been dead on arrival twice, then you are going to get a shit guitar from Mountain Guitars. Do not touch them. Don't go near them. This one, you know, if the buyer, if I do decide to sell it and wants to get this one, well, that's pretty much the only way you're going to get a good Mountain guitar, is by basically reinvesting the same amount of money again over. A Mountain guitar is going to cost you about $1,000. It's going to cost you about $1,000 to get it up and running, which is perfectly capable of doing. This thing is playing great. It's not sounding great, but, you know, I'm probably going to do it tonight. I'm probably going to put the bare knuckles in it and just list it up on eBay. And it's a shame. Honestly, I'm quite disappointed with it. It looks so damn good. It looks so good. But it's not for me. That's what I've learned out of all of this. It isn't. This one is now a wicked guitar, but it's just not for me. So that's it, really. Bit of a shame, but hey, we've all learned something. And I've got other guitars on order. I've got a 6-string Strat and a 7-string that I'm not going to tell you about because it's kind of cool. And it's going to be a couple of months away. They're being built right now, so I'll probably get them in about 2 months' time. So until next time, take care of yourselves, and more videos coming soon. Subscribe and like and comment, and let me know what you think about this. You know, do you think it was a waste of money to even invest the money into getting the frets job? How much would you pay for this, both in the state it came in, and, you know, the state it's going to be in by the time I'm eventually done with the stainless steel frets and the bare knuckle pickups? What do you think? Do you think I should get the bridge done and then try and sell it maybe for, I don't know, about £900? Would you pay £900 for this? Let me know. I'm interested to see what you guys think. And there we have it. Take care, guys.